What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? If I haven't answered your comments, I'm sorry about that, but I've been working really crazy. As everybody knows that we had the storm over here in Southwest Florida, which is down by like Fort Myers, Naples, a little bit below Tampa, and then it went all the way up through Central Florida. Jeez, past Orlando, all the way up to like Daytona Beach. So I've just been working like crazy, and I haven't really made any videos in a long time. And I've had a couple of people reach out to me to say, "What happened, Jason? You don't do videos anymore?" And yeah, again, I'm sorry I haven't done any videos, but I just, I kind of moved on from benzo withdrawal, and my life is a lot different than when I went through it. And I know I always used to come back and help people, but eventually this will happen to everybody too. You guys will stop thinking about it all the time. You guys will stop worrying that you're never gonna get better. You guys will stop, your symptoms will gradually get better through time. They might get a little bit worse and then better and worse. And then, I've had a bunch of questions too with people say, do we ever truly get 100% better? So I think in my theory, by the way that I came off cold turkey, is I don't think that we'll ever go back to the way we were before we were taking benzos, right? How you were and felt then. But I think that you'll recover enough to live your life normal. You'll be able to do normal things again. You'll be able to leave your house. You'll be able to have relationships again. You'll be able to do things that you like to do. A couple of things that never really came back for me was like, a lot of my, excitement towards things. I have a lot of, I don't know how you want to call it. I look at the world a lot different now. I'm very numb. Nothing really bothers me anymore too much. I do get aggravated pretty easily sometimes. I do have, normal life stressors, and I have bad days and good days and anxiety sometimes, so I mean, that's basically it, So do we fully ever 100% get better? I think the people that kind of taper off, they do, but I always believe there's going to be some type of post-traumatic damage that's there for you. But I don't think that you're going to be sick, like, going through it, how I was for 3 years, So, yeah, I just wanted to come back and drop a video for you guys, and, let everybody know, hey, I'm doing good still. I've moved on with my life. I'm 73 months out from taking benzos every single day for a long time. So that's 6 years and 1 month that I'm off. And, I can't believe that, Xanax controlled my life for so long, and I thought that I really needed it. And, through time, they stopped working, and I would take more. I would have to take a whole Xanax bar in the afternoon, or like I would take one in the morning and then a half bar at night, which was like 3 milligrams. So I always knew that, they weren't working like they used to, because when I first took Xanax, it was amazing. It helped me a lot, right? It helped me with my anxiety. It helped me sleep good, and then I guess through time I got dependent on it, and I tried to come off and I couldn't come off, and I tried to taper off of it, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I tapered too fast, and I tried to go to a detox center, and that didn't work, because then they give you more drugs than the ones you're trying to come off of. I tried to, take it every other day. That didn't work. I got to the point where if I wouldn't take it at a certain time, I would be like, I would lose all like coordination in my body and my mind. I couldn't function at all. Everything would be everything would scare me. Like, I mean, I just felt like I was out of my body, and there was just like a buzzing numbness all around my face, and like I would just like, there would be no way to function if I didn't take it. Like, I couldn't, you know. And you know, when I came off of it finally, you know, I was bedridden for a year. Not like, you know, I had to lay in the bed that I couldn't get up or anything, but like I couldn't really function at all. You know, it took me 17 months or 18 months just to like kind of go back to work, and I really couldn't work, but I just pushed through it no matter what, you know. And I basically yeah, like I don't even know how I was able to work. I know how. I didn't have any money. So I needed to, you know, I ended up leaving my son's mother and going to live with my mom, and my mom takes Klonopins. So it was to the point where she was like, yo, enough with this already, Jason, what's wrong with you? I was like, I'm in benzo withdrawal. And she's like, you've been like this for over a year. Like, what do you mean benzo withdrawal? Like, you know, she didn't believe me. Nobody believed me. People thought that I went crazy. People thought that there's something wrong with me, you know. People thought that I lost my mind, and I didn't really lose my mind. I was sick, you know. My brain and my body didn't function properly for years after. You know, I would say at about 2.5 years, and I lost 100 pounds. Even I didn't want to, or I couldn't, I still walked. And then I started doing 2 push-ups, and then I changed my diet. And I know I get comments all the time that, oh, exercise and diet don't work. Well, how long have you done exercise and diet on a daily basis without cheating one time? I guarantee you, after 6 months of me on a strict ketogenic diet and fasting every day and exercising even though I couldn't exercise, I guarantee you that played a huge role in my recovery. So if anybody says that it doesn't, I don't know how long they did their diet for, or they exercised, or they fasted. I don't know how long they did it, that it didn't work for them. But, you know, it took me a good 6 months before I even noticed any small changes, and then over a year for me to actually see some results. So if you guys think that the diet and the exercise and the fasting doesn't work, then believe what you want to. I'm just telling you what worked for me, right? And I don't think that it played a full, helped me with all of my recovery, because I know it didn't. I know it maybe helped me maybe only 10 or 15%, but that was better than nothing, you know. I would have took 1%, 5% better any day of the week going through benzo withdrawal, you know. I had tremors for so long. My whole body shook for a year and a half. I couldn't hold up a fork to my mouth because I shook so much, like I was an alcoholic or something, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's it. You know, I'm better now. It took over 3 years to get better, and again, like I always say in all my videos, I want to come back to let everybody know that you do get better. It's gonna take a long ass time, and I hope it doesn't, but I'm just being realistic to you, you know. I don't want you to have your hopes up and go to the benzo groups and they're gonna tell you 6 to 18 months and you're gonna get better, because that wasn't the thing for me. After 18 months, I was still sick as a dog. I was a lot better than the beginning, but I still couldn't, you know, function very well. My legs hurt for so long, I can't even remember. My muscles hurt, my muscles were tense. It was a struggle just to walk from my house to the store because my whole body was so stiff always. I still do have a small bit of twitching, like when I get anxious or something, or like maybe I need to drink a little bit of magnesium or something, but it was nothing compared to the twitching that I went through during benzo withdrawal. My whole body twitched like all day and night long. That just never stopped for years, you know. I'll say after like 4 or 5 years, the twitching finally calmed down a little bit. I like twitching, like I would look at my arm and it would look like something was moving inside of me, you know. I have people that know me that were in my class of 2016 remember me that I always complained about my teeth chattering. My teeth chattered for 5 years or 4.5 years before that went away, you know. I used to have these little buzzing bee stings. I mean, I could go on forever to name symptoms. I had depersonalization, derealization. I used to look in the mirror and think that I was not real and I was living in in the sci-fi time or something it was terrible. I had terrible, relentless anxiety, sleep problems, gut problems, peeing 1,000 times a day. I couldn't sleep more than an hour without needing to go pee. I had tight pelvic muscles. I had everything, you know. I had so many problems going through benzo withdrawal, and I thought they would never go away because they went on for so long, you know. And when I started to get better, I just kind of got better, and I didn't really even think about it, you know. And then I started to notice that, like, I didn't think about benzo withdrawal all the time, right? I just kind of resumed my life. I stopped going to the benzo groups. I stopped posting about my symptoms. That I would get 30 different comments of people telling me, oh yeah, that's benzo withdrawal. Oh no, that's something else. Oh this, you know, that's just people's opinion, right? I stopped, you know, staying up all night and chatting with people, being like, you know, a mentor and telling people we're gonna get better, and me in my mind thinking I wasn't gonna get better, but I was just like kind of giving other people hope, I guess, and hoping that I would get better so I wouldn't be lying to them. So that's why I kind of come back, is because if you guys watch any of my other videos, I always tell you, we're gonna get better, we're gonna get better, we're gonna get better. And I did get better, you know. So you guys keep your head up, and you know, I'll be trying to make some more videos if I have some time. And much love to everybody. Peace.